Hello and welcome to Classic Car Restorer channel. In today's episode we're going to be going through applicators, how to use them, how to mix filler, and how to fill damages on the car. For this example we're going to use this Mustang wing, which about this project you can find out more on our other videos. We're going to be starting with 180 sanding so we can see the high spots on this damage, and we're going to try to panel beat them to make as much as possible flat surface for our filling. We're going to be starting with 180 sandpaper to show us high spots on this damage. Okay, now we have high spots on our damages. We're going to be panel beating them, and after that we're going to start with our filling. Now we panel beated this, and we're going to now go again with the sandpaper to show us what we have done with the surface. Alright, we're going to be mixing filler some. You're going to have some problems at the beginning to deciding how much filler you need for damage. But anyway, you want to try to fill it in multiple times, not to get the surface from one take. Depending how much hardener you put, your filler is going to go faster or slower. The most important thing is that the filler is completely mixed with the hardener. You don't want any red spots. You want completely good, nice, consistent color. So we're going to be mixing this until we get nice even color without any red spots on it. So we are getting there. And we have nice consistent color. Now, before filling, you need to understand that every valley or decrease in your damage needs to be completely sanded. So if you have any cracks, you need to sand them out, and every valley, low spot needs to be sanded completely. For the first sand, you want to apply a slight pressure on it and leave it just in the low spots. Make sure to clean your edges behind yourself. So a little bit of pressure to leave it just in the low spots. There we go. You want your edges always on 0 as much as possible, so it's easier for you to get in with the sandpaper. All right, our filler is dry, and we're going to go start now with sandpaper P80, and we're gonna sand that and apply second coat. Now we're going to be starting on the second layer, again with 80, and just before the end, when you think you're finished, we're going to be swapping on 180 paper to get surface ready for the third layer. Okay, now we're finished with sanding our second layer. For the third layer, if you cannot feel with your hand where the low spots are, you can apply guiding coat in powder, or you can use a spray can and spray it so it shows you where are the low and high spots. Now we can see where the low spots are with the guide coat, which we need to fill in the third hand. We also can see here bare metal, meaning that that's a high spot, and this is our low spot. So we're going to try to equalize that. After the third layer is dry, we're going to start with 180 and finish with 240, so the surface is ready for the primer. Now we are finished with the third layer. The reason why I'm going with the hand, I'm using my hand as a guide to feel the high and low spots while I'm sanding. You can use a guide coat for that, but the hand is more accurate. Now, the reason why we are filling multiple times is to prevent sinking and to prevent islands. So when you have the damage on your panel, you're trying to fill it multiple times, so you create layers and prevent sinking in the future. Now when we come to the multiple damages, like we got one here, and we obviously got one we finished now, you want to connect them. So you want to fill this one and then connect all the surface to create one patch. So this is it about this video. You can check out more about merging patches on our other video where we are doing Jaguar XJS complete restoration. And in the next video we're going to be prepping surface for the primer and sanding the primer for the paint.